Hey there, all you real estate agents. It's Danny Griffin, mindset and real estate coach with another update from TRC. Well, while King Solomon said it best, there's really nothing new under the sun, there's still something unique about the way you put all that information in order. Now, the case in point would be that Edison and his team had the very same resources available to them as others that were racing to figure out how to build a filament that would not burn out too quickly. Now, somehow, they were the first to put the available information in an order that led to this great successful outcome. So what if Edison had been a real estate agent? What if he would have been in our business with all of the same resources we have available today? Well, let's plug him in and see what happens. Now, first, you must realize that he was a great dreamer. His ability to imagine was powerful. He saw in his mind things that didn't exist and began to build them there first. Now, if my mentor that I never knew, Dr. Maxwell Maltz, could speak about him, I bet he'd definitely praise Edison's ability to act as if the goal had already been met. Now, even Aristotle might have jumped into this conversation and said, see, man is teleological, and he does indeed need goals to invent great things. So perhaps we could assume that Edison, as a real estate agent, might have started with the end in mind, as Stephen Covey rightly suggested. Now, my guess would be that Edison would not have necessarily started with the concept of becoming number one on his team or his MLS rankings. Rather, he would have been interested in reinventing real estate sales in such a way that he might have invented a completely new perspective for home buyers and sellers. What? How in the world do you do that? Now, isn't real estate sales a commoditized business? Aren't all real estate agents the same? Now, according to poll after poll, the public offers a dismal report card for real estate agents. Now, Edison, he would have definitely seen that as his chance. He would have taken his tireless work ethic into the lab and started thinking, writing, and plotting his move. He might have even realized that buying and selling a home is probably one of the biggest emotional transactions that people will ever make in an entire lifetime. So why not figure out a way to show them how to flip a switch that made it simpler and easier to understand and brought those emotions down? Now, that switch would have to be universal, unique, and most importantly, believable, or he could never get anybody to play in his new game. So he probably would have thought about perspective and asked, what could I say in an instant that would interrupt and cut through all of the consumer's preconceived clutter and get them to end their paralysis and take action? His formula might have been to first deny that he actually did what every other agent does, which in turn would stop the consumer right there in their tracks, similar to a well-written headline you might see in the Inquirer that compels the reader to take the next step and go further. You see, what Edison would have clearly understood is the importance of a unique and universal selling proposition. Even though his would have been controversial, I'm sure it would have been real and believable, something tangible, something that you could apply to everybody. You say it's not possible? Well, Edison would just smile and offer you USP examples all over the place in many commodity industries. How about spring water is for swimming, smart water is for drinking, fresh hot pizza delivered to your door in 30 minutes guaranteed, or one that Edison helped me write, multiple motivated buyers bidding on your home in 7 days, guaranteed. By the way, Edison leaves the door to his lab wide open. I suggest you go pay him a visit. Hey, I'm Danny Griffin, real estate coach and founder of therealtyclassroom.com, thanking you for tuning in here today and asking you that if you have any questions, please leave your comments and questions right here so I can reply to them. But more importantly, if you like these, do me a favor and share them along. I'll see you next time.